I have a secret. Hello everyone, my name is Ebony Coleman, nurse practitioner in functional medicine, and I love helping people heal. And today we're going to talk about how I lost 25 pounds in 10 weeks, all by healing my gut and doing some blood sugar management. Again, my name is Ebony Coleman. Super excited to be sharing tips and tricks on how to body hack your body, how to help your body feel safe again, and how to get out of fight or flight. I know how it feels to be doing everything right and still getting no results. Still gaining belly fat or having stagnant belly fat, still having brain fog, still having to do all the things in the gym with no results. Literally, guys, I was at the gym for over a year and there are many people that were in the same boat. I wasn't seeing their results. I saw how hard they were working and it just didn't make sense. However, in functional medicine, we know that all disease starts in the gut and everything links to your gut, every single system. So we can't just work out harder. We have to work on our stress, our sleep, our blood sugar management, our cortisol spiking, all the things, because all the things work in tandem. And the saddest thing is that people literally try their hardest and see no results, and then they just give up. Then they're on a track to more disease, more autoimmunity, because they have nothing else to give. Nothing's working. So they just are like, well, might as well eat the pizza, might as well eat the sugar, like eat for my emotions. And that's what I want to just help someone today, help them understand the reasons and rhyme behind interventions that we recommend, so that way they can have results. Today, I'm going to share how I lost 25 pounds in just 10 weeks without HIIT training, without crazy exercising, in a chemically balanced way so my blood sugar can be balanced and I'm not putting my body on a roller coaster up and down with cortisol spiking, blood sugar spiking. Then my body has to go get insulin and the insulin's not working as well because of the receptors, they're insensitive. And so literally so much stress that we can save your body today. So let's talk about sustained energy, gut health, and how to get your body out of fight or flight. How to help you feel like yourself again. So as women and as people in general, we usually think that sugar is the problem. However, did you know it's actually stress? Guys, it's stress that's causing your cortisol to be high. It's stress that's causing your adrenal glands to freak out. And when we understand that it's stress, we can have so much impact. We can have so much change by helping us to reduce stress and get out of fight or flight, helping to reduce our spiking of cortisol. When you start your day with lots of sugar, for example, the typical diet in America is like oatmeal or cereal. All that sugar spikes your blood sugar, which in turn spikes your insulin, which in turn spikes your cortisol. Because with that high blood sugar, we have to work to do something with it. We can't just leave it in our blood. So we have to utilize our pancreas to get the insulin to drive that blood sugar into the cell. And after a while, those cells are no longer as responsive. And so it's really important for us to eat foods that are not going to put us on a roller coaster throughout the day. Because just like a roller coaster, it doesn't just automatically stop, right? It continues to go until it finally slows down. And so even though you may stop eating sugar earlier, your blood sugar is still up and down, which puts a lot of stress on the body. With grass-fed meat and free-range eggs, so that we can help our blood sugar remain balanced. This will help prevent things like irritability, fatigue, lack of energy, and really just help you have a better mood even. Because if we start our days with a roller coaster, our belly fat's gonna remain, our brain fog is gonna remain. We really don't want that. So here are some things that I removed to help me lose the 25 pounds in 10 weeks. One, I stopped HIIT training. I stopped high intensity workouts because even though it's good stress, right? The movement, the activity can be good for your body. Sometimes people aren't in a place to handle that stress, even if it's good stress. So replacing that with things like stretching and walking for your hormone balancing. Housework can help you have activity but not be so stressful. Keeping your heart rate under 100 beats per minute in general, or a specific amount of time, not forever, but just a specific amount of time to help you get out of fight or flight is something that I have worked with myself along with groups of women to help them reach their goals. Mind you, I've helped women lose up to 37 pounds in 10 weeks and keep it off, all by not only doing these interventions, but understanding the reason behind the interventions and making those long-lasting changes. For a period of time, I stopped skipping breakfast and only having coffee. Guys, those caffeine spikes can be very stressful on your body. Not only that, but it spikes your cortisol. So again, we're finding more and more reasons of stressors and more ways we're spiking our body and putting it in a state of fight or flight when we really don't have to. A lot of times people can't handle intermittent fasting if they are adrenal fatigued. So it's really important for you to work with a functional medicine practitioner or provider to see what specifically you may need for your body. And sometimes we have to cut out the coffee. And there's other sources of healthier caffeine that we can implement. I know for me, I use a mushroom coffee that I absolutely love, where I have reduced sugar in there from a creamer that I like from Trader Joe's, and that works for me. But sometimes we may have to find what works for you. Side note, there may be molds in your coffee source, so it's really important to not only research the companies, but be mindful of the things we're putting in our body that may be putting us in a state of fight or flight. And lastly, I stopped staying up late. Guys, I will go to sleep at 8 p.m. If I can go to sleep at 7, I will, because it helps us automatically be in a state of rest and digest and be able to repair and heal our tissues, our cells. And it's just so important for us. And so if you can find a routine, we're never supposed to be out of a bedtime routine. So just like your kids, it's important for us to find a routine and make habits that are going to support you, support your healing journey, support your body in a way that you've never even thought was important. So here's what I did to help support my mood and metabolism. 1, I supported my gut. I got a stool study to see exactly what bacteria I'm carrying, to see if I have any parasites, to see if I have enough digestive enzymes, and from there I had the objective data in order to move forward. I did a dysbiosis protocol to kill all the bad bacteria overgrowth. I helped to remove sugars to help reduce my inflammation and stop feeding any candida and yeast that I had going on in there. And I made sure that I'm always working towards having adequate bowel movements and drinking enough to support my detox processes. I also practice intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is such an amazing tool to help with blood sugar balancing and making your insulin receptors more sensitive. However, it is important for you to do it in a healthy way. Again, some people can't tolerate intermittent fasting for longer periods because of their adrenal gland status. So 1, you want to make sure you're doing it in a way that's supportive of your hormones. 2, that your organs are in a place that they can handle it. And 3, that you're doing it with the research behind it. So there's a book called Fast Like a Girl by Dr. Mindy Pelz that has a lot of information that I highly recommend that you read if you're a woman or a man, so that way you can have the tools to move forward. And 3, I prioritize protein in the morning. Guys, protein breaks down to amino acids. Amino acids are what we need to have the building blocks to repair our body and repair our tissues and cells. And so if we don't have the building blocks, we can't do that efficiently. So prioritizing protein can not only help stabilize your blood sugar in the morning, but also help you repair and regenerate. It gives you mental clarity, it helps you reduce cravings for sugar, and overall it helps you keep your cortisol in balance. All of these tools are built into the Gut the Stress program that I have available to anyone in the world. If you're looking for something to help change your outcomes, let me know. I'd love to support you. So here are my 3 tips for you to consider doing today. Of course, this is not medical advice, and I highly suggest that you always reach out to your PCP for something that will work specifically for you. So 1, stop over-exercising. Again, you want to make sure that you're exercising in a way that's going to support your body and not harm your body. Focus on healing. Things like walking, stretching, dancing, and resistance training can help you with hormone balancing without putting you in a state of adrenal fatigue. And again, some people can handle HIIT training and some people can't. So it may be helpful for you to get your fasting cortisol done in the morning. Also, you may want to check in with your insulin and your glucose. Getting a comprehensive metabolic panel done can really help you have the information you need to move forward. 2, go to bed by 10 p.m. Depending on the time that you wake up, it's really helpful if you can get at least 7 hours of sleep at night. This will help to balance your leptin and ghrelin hormones. That's your hunger and satiety hormones to help you have the best outcome for the next day and for years to come. 3, you want to add protein in the morning. Try to adjust your mindset of like cereals and granola and all the sweet things in the morning, because I know growing up we've all learned to eat all the carbs in the morning because you can work it off throughout the day. However, we really want to start our body and start our day out in a way that balances our blood sugar. So optimizing protein in the morning can really help you have a head start in this area. So if you are on a roller coaster, if you are having low energy, brain fog, belly fat, visceral fat, if you've recently had a new diagnosis that is not optimal for your health, reach out to me. I would love to be a support for you. 1, I want you to know it's not about willpower. It's about healing. It's about getting to the root cause. What is driving your stressor? Is it relationships? Is it mold exposure? Is it dysbiosis in your gut? Are you having constipation? Do you have optimal detoxing processes to help you have the best outcomes? All of those things matter. Gone are the days that we just need to take a pill for every ill. Let's figure out what's driving your illness. Let's figure out how to optimize that so we can change our outcomes. Remember, blood sugar imbalancing is stressful to your body. So it's really important for us to, 1, become metabolically flexible, being able to switch from glucose to fat as energy, so that way, even when we don't have access to foods, we can still have sustained energy and quickly move over to a fat burning metabolic system. Drop a heart in the comments if you're ready to start your healing journey. It's not about losing weight. It's not about how we look, but truly how we feel, how we're able to optimize our health, so that way we can fulfill the purpose we were designed to do. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video with someone that you feel it would be a blessing or helpful to. And I'm super excited to meet with you next week. Talk to you soon.